Hey there and welcome back. I am glad that you're joining me for the third video in the Mastering Confident Interview series. Today we're going to talk about an extremely important topic, pronouns. Now, I know this is a hot topic sometimes for non-Q plus people, but really it shouldn't be. Pronouns play a crucial role in affirming everyone's identity, but particularly those within the Q plus workforce. And here is the best part. You don't necessarily need to understand someone else's pronouns. You just need to respect them. So, how does this show up in an interview? Well, some people are scared to tell you their pronouns in an interview. I mean, 50% of Q plus workers are still in the closet at work. So consider this. You're interviewing a business development candidate named Sarah. Sarah wears traditionally feminine clothes, but identifies as non-binary. How does Sarah know that your organization is a welcoming and safe space to share that their pronouns are they, them? The best way is for you, the person interviewing, to always introduce yourself with your pronouns. Hey, my name's Thomas. My pronouns are he, him. Don't only do it when you think you have a Q plus candidate. Do it every single time. This signals that your workplace is welcoming of all people, whether it's Q plus, allies, and beyond. Now, as I mentioned before, there are people out there that struggle with the new spectrum of gender identity, gender expression, and sexual orientation. And if you're one of those people, or you know someone who is, try to explain it using this example. My husband does not eat red meat. There are a variety of reasons behind it, all very important and personal to him. Does it stop me from enjoying a steak when we're out at a nice restaurant? Absolutely not. Also, when our friends invite us over for dinner, they know he doesn't eat red meat. So out of respect, they just don't cook it. You know what else they don't do? They don't badger him and berate him about why he doesn't eat red meat and try to tell him all the healthy benefits of eating red meat. They accept it and move on. Now, let's flip the script and look at another way that pronouns can come up in an interview. Imagine that you're the Q plus person and the interviewer misgenders you. Sure, you want to get angry, you want to get upset. You gently correct them, and after that, they still continue to get it wrong. Or you can tell they're doing it intentionally. While it's difficult, there's no reason to escalate it or cause a scene. There are simply people who will always refuse to accept that the world is evolving around them. And while it sucks, it really does, it's okay. It's clear they don't reflect the culture that you want in your organization, and it's better you find out now than 3 weeks, 6 weeks, 12 weeks after you start working there. So I say you dodged a bullet. Now let's talk about mistakes, because I love mistakes. We're all always going to make mistakes, so let's address that. If you are one of those people that can correct yourself in January and February from typing 2023 in the date column instead of 2024, I assure you, you can correct yourself if you misgender someone. But what if you're making all the efforts and a mistake still happens? That's fine. If you catch it, correct yourself and move on. If someone corrects you, thank them. Use the right pronouns moving forward. That's right. I said thank them. There's no need to apologize. There's no need to defend yourself. There's no need to pry into their pronouns. You really should only ask a question if you have a genuine interest in understanding more. And the way that I always like to do this is to ask permission to ask the question. And by that, I mean, Gabrielle, I have some questions about your pronouns. Would you mind having a conversation with me about that? And then you go from there. So that is all we have for today. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you learned something. Most importantly, I hope that wherever you are, you're having a beautiful day. I can't wait to see you next time. Like, subscribe, and follow for more. Cheers.